Um, Today I am going to be talking to you about the results of my 30-day rice challenge. Um, I had done this video before, but I accidentally deleted all of my YouTube videos. So I am having to do all of my videos over again. And this is a video that I could not do because of the results that I received as a result of doing the rice diet. Now, for those of you who do not know what the rice diet is, the rice diet was started by Walter Kempner in the 1930s, and the results came about quite by accident. Originally he designed the diet for just to make his patients comfortable. But as a result of the diet, he realized that many of these patients actually recovered. Recovered from chronic heart disease, kidney failure, um, diabetes, and blindness as a result of diabetes. And so this is how the rice diet became so popular. And I decided to do the rice diet because of the high eye pressure. I figured that if it would reverse blindness as a result of diabetes, surely it could reverse whatever eye issues that I or anyone else was experiencing. So this is why I decided to do the rice diet, because of my eye pressure. What is the rice diet? The rice diet is a diet whereby you eat nothing but fruit and rice. So I ate fruit and rice for 30 days. Now there are a lot of YouTubers who are doing the rice diet, but they add other things, such as vegetables. But the original rice diet consisted only of rice and fruit. And so I wanted to model the diet as close as possible. So for 30 days, I ate rice and fruit. Now, like I said, I started the diet because of the high eye pressure I have as a result of glaucoma, and I did start to see a lot better. I didn't really have a problem seeing before the diet, but as a result of doing the diet, I started to see everything just appeared brighter, and there seems to be light coming from everywhere. And sometimes we just aren't aware of how much we're not seeing until we actually started to see, because I would actually make a comment, to myself, where's all this light coming from? And it was because my eyesight was improving. And I even felt that if I would have continued the diet longer than 30 days, that my results would have been much better, But me, like everybody else, like me being human like everyone else, 30 days was about all that I wanted to do. And I don't know, maybe I'll do the diet again, and maybe I'll do it for a longer period of time. We will see. And the other thing is that I lost weight. So if any of you are interested in losing weight, if you do the rice diet, you will definitely lose weight. I lost 12 pounds. I started out at 136, and I am now holding at 130 to 131, but I do lift weights, so I am a little bit heavier than the normal person. So 130 for me, maintaining, is a very good weight. But I did notice that on average, every day I lost an average of a half pound. Within the first 3 days, I think I lost within one day I lost 3 pounds, and that was the most weight that I lost at any one given time while on the diet. And I think that was the 3 pounds was, was water weight. But thereafter, consistently, every single day, I lost on average um, a half pound. So if you're looking to lose weight, the diet will definitely help you to do that. But I must, make this disclaimer that I am not a doctor. I am not licensed to treat you or to advise you on any medical subject or issue. This is my journey, my personal journey, and anything you do as a result of anything that I say in this video, you do it at your own risk. And with that being said, the other thing that I noticed was that my breathing became better, easy. It's like it said, it's amazing how a lot of times you don't even know that you have issues until you start to until things starts to improve or start to heal. But I noticed that my breathing became much better. My hearing became clearer. My like I said, my sinuses or whatever just cleared up. I mean, literally very cleared, and my sense of smell became, increased, very noticeable. Um, I and also the fluids that were in my system. A lot of times we don't even know that we have the fluids that we have in our system, but the water in my system all over just started to drain. I could just feel the lightness and the draining of the fluids. And I think that excess fluids in our system is what causes many issues for us, including eye issues, because the eyes, one of the problems that we have, high pressure in the eyes, is because of the buildup of fluids. And the fluid has no way of releasing itself from the eyes because it is blocked. And when the body starts to drain itself of the fluids, then the eye pressure and the eyes also improve as well. So the fluids in my body started to drain, and like I said, I could actually feel that happening. And little tinges of pain, nothing major, but the little annoying little aches that you sometimes get, all of those disappeared. Um, um, I started to feel a sense of calm, a sense of peace, that everything was good, everything, all is well. My body, my mind, my sense of clarity increased, my sense of focus. And I just, on occasion, I just felt really, really, really good. And another, let's see, sense of calm, and my blood pressure dropped. That can be either good or bad depending on your situation. But for me, my blood pressure has always been on the low side. So for me, it was kind of a negative because of my already low blood pressure, but it wasn't anything that really affected me. I would eat pinches of salt to bring up the blood pressure, and that alleviated the problem for me. But if you have high blood pressure, then definitely, it would be a positive for you. And so those are the positive effects that I received on the diet, and I am still experiencing a lot of those results even now, about over 2 months after having done the diet. But I can tell that a lot of those, some of those symptoms are starting to slowly creep back again, because I am not consistent as I would like to be in terms of of being consistent in my healthy diet or my healthy eating. And the negative of the diet was primarily boring. The diet is very boring. Simply because you're not eating, and you're only eating rice and fruit, and you don't get to eat those foods that bring you comfort. And you're having to figure out what to do with all that time that you normally spend thinking about food, preparing food or eating food. You're gonna have all that free time, and you're gonna have to find something to do with that time, but it is gonna be rather boring, just eating rice and fruit. And the other thing is, just like I experienced the calm and the peace, there were days I felt very irritated, and I could not explain why, especially at night when I would try to sleep. Sometimes I just couldn't sleep, and I felt very irritable, and I could not put a finger on why I was feeling irritable. But you will feel irritable, but it doesn't last. You know, it's a combination of feeling irritable and feeling calm and peaceful. The other thing, I said the drop in the blood pressure would be a negative for me, but it would be a positive for you. Sense of irritability. And the other thing is, the negative of the diet is that once you go off the diet, don't do it too fast. Take your time, because your body is going to need some time to readjust to putting normal food back into your body. And in a sense, it's going to try to reject the food because it had been 30 days since I eaten anything except for rice and fruits. So it took my body a little bit longer than I would have expected to readjust to eating food. And but that's about it. I did not get hungry on the diet, because if you eat the rice, eat the rice and fruit 3 times a day, you're not going to be hungry. It is boring, but you know, you will not be hungry. And that's it. But overall, I had a good experience on the diet. And would I advise anyone to do the diet? I would say that that would be totally left up to you. The rice diet is simply a method of dieting, or a regimen that allows your body to heal and to become centered again. There are other methods out there. You just have to choose the one that is right for you. But if you do want to do the rice diet, you will experience positive results and a few negative results, but you would have to make that decision for yourself. And with that being said, that's all I have in reference to the rice diet. And if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. And until next time, God bless you, and I love you.